It was a pretty normal night, all things considered. It got pretty busy, throughout the night, as people tend to come out later. And from my perspective, I was just bartending, making drinks, at the bar. And then I noticed, that there was like loud banging sounds. So I looked up and there were like three in a row. And then I saw someone, and I recognize it's dark. It's really dark. It's a club, so you can't see well. But I saw like the outline of a gun in somebody's hand. I couldn't make out anything, just a shadow. I just saw the gun, and I think it might have had like a light on it, like a scope light or so. I don't know. I'm not a big fan of guns, but I just saw maybe like a light or something on it because it's dark. So I think it would make sense if they had the on there.
The gunshots that you heard, were the gunshots happening quickly?
Yeah, it was back to back to back to back to back to back. I heard about maybe four or five, before it registered in my head what was going on. Um, but like I honest to God, when it first started, I just thought someone was clapping. Like I just heard like clap, clap, and I looked up. I'm like, who is being dramatic right now? And then I realized no one was being dramatic. Someone was being, unhinged and doing this insane. I got out, and a few feet away, I saw someone, lying on the ground, and the door from the dance floor to the patio is a glass door. All that glass had been shattered. It was all over the ground, and I saw someone I knew, lying there in that broken glass, having been shot in the neck. And I went to approach them, and they weren't, too vocally responsive. So I wasn't sure what to do. My first thought for me, what I can't stop thinking about is the visuals of the evening, of the bodies, of the blood, of the broken glass, of the carnage and the wreckage, and seeing a safe place turned into a war zone. I can't get that visual out of my head, and uh, I'm familiar with the people harmed in this, injured in this, and to see, it's one thing to see, a crime scene, if you will, but it's another thing to see your friends or your coworkers or people suffering, and you don't know what to do. The night of the Pulse shooting, I was at a Selena Gomez concert at the Amway Arena, which is pretty close to the Pulse nightclub. And I remember that, and that was a scary time. I mean, to be gay and to know that one of your safe places is being ambushed, maliciously, is like, it just breaks my heart. And that's always, since that happened, this has always been a fear in the back of my head. I just feel like these incidents happen all the time. It doesn't matter where. Today it was at a gay club, but tomorrow it could be a freaking church or a Walmart. It's just a consistent pattern, and I always hoped that I would never be somewhere where this would happen. But unfortunately, today was the day that, the stars align in a really twisted way. And I happened to be at that place at that time. And, I just don't think I will go back there. I just don't think I could work there. I don't think I could visit there. I mean, after the events of tonight, it turns a safe place into somewhere where you don't feel safe at all anymore.